Share my screen. Uh, we are on page number 56. Exercise 7 we did in our last class. What was sentence number 5? I feel miserable, beta. Miserable. I uh, because last week I fell out with my best friend last week. Miserable means happy or sad? Sad. Happy. Miserable is a negative adjective, you know. If something is miserable, it is good or bad? Bad. It is miserable. In 3 months,
Good evening, sir.
good evening. Have you guys noticed that in 3 months he has become bigger physically? First day he was here, and now he looks bigger. Have your pants become shorter? Have you outgrown your clothes? Have you outgrown your clothes? This is the way we ask, क्या आपके कपड़े छोटे हो गए हैं? Have you outgrown your clothes? As we grow taller and bigger, we outgrow our clothes. जैसे हम बड़े होते हैं हमारे कपड़े छोटे हो जाते हैं, ऐसे बोलते हैं हिंदी में. In English we say, as we grow taller, bigger, we outgrow our clothes. Have you noticed that or not? No, but you appear bigger now. You guys should also work hard. Maybe it is his genes. Maybe your father is a tall man. Is a papa a tall person? No. Mom, not very tall. Now, follow. Exercise 8. We will start with exercise 8. I feel miserable. It means not happy, bad, upset, sad,
Evening, sir.
unhappy. Yeah, Latani. Now, exercise 8, everybody. Complete the sentences with a phrasal verb.
Good evening, sir.
Hey, Priya, good evening.
Hello.
Use the phrasal verbs you've studied. I'm making quite a few observations about my attitude at school. You know, Umair, Inayat's brother, Inayat, their brother was absent he had been absent for 2 days before yesterday. And he came today, and I didn't ask him why he was absent. I think maybe his class teacher asked him, but I didn't. Why? You know, not because I didn't care. I noticed, that's why I know that he was absent. But I didn't ask him anything because I am taking a lot of pressure right now to be productive in my class time. Like when you have time in the class, small 40 minutes only, I want to be productive. I want to make sure that they learn something, they go from here after gaining something. I don't want them to just, I value every minute. And that's why I don't indulge in conversations which are not really productive. Hmm. But at school, I think children value these things more than in a class, coaching, discipline, and all. I'm just thinking if there are no questions for your absence, maybe we'll feel more motivated to go absent again at school. Because you're young, you feel a little bit pressure, fear, and you do the right things. Have you all finished?
Good evening, sir.
Hello, Anshu.
Good evening, sir.
Hello, Simran. Have you completed them all? Everybody, we are doing exercise 8 on your screen right now. Complete the sentences. One, take 5 seconds, read, and think if your sentence sounds correct. And if it sounds correct, read it out loud. Number one, do you
Do you use
Use a dictionary to look up for
to
new
look up new words?
do you use a dictionary to
Look up,
look up new
look,
words.
look up,
learn new words? But we are going to use phrasal verb. Learn is not a phrasal verb here. So which phrasal verb will go here?
look up. Look up.
Up. Do you use a dictionary to look up new words?
Hmm.
Do you use a dictionary to look up new words? Two.
How do you usually catch up with your
Take
friends?
5 seconds, 10 seconds.
What do you mean? It is absolutely.
Done? How do you usually
Catch up
Your
with
friends use
Friend,
friends
what
them.
did
new
you write? How do you usually catch up
catch up.
with your friends' news? How do you usually catch up with your friends' news? Do you text or call? How do you usually catch up with your friends' news? Do you text or call? You usually call. What about you guys? Do you text or call? You meet them here at school. That's good. Priya, how do you catch up with your friends' news? Simran, everybody answer.
Sir, I do both call and text.
Which do you prefer?
Call.
You prefer calling.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
same here. I prefer calling.
Hmm. Well, I usually text them first. and then I call. I usually text and say, hey, what's up? How are you doing? And then midway the conversation, say, so free for a call? I confirm and then I call. This is what I normally do. This is how I get in touch with them. I usually start with a text on WhatsApp.
We share reels, sir, and then we start a call.
Yeah, sharing reels is a good idea as well to start a conversation. Okay. Next, number 3. Anybody else would like to answer this question, Samir? How do you catch up with your friends' news? Do you text? Do you call? Do you meet in
So I
person?
prefer text. So I prefer text.
I prefer texting. I prefer
Yes, sir.
text के जगह text करना अच्छा लगता है मुझे. I prefer texting.
I prefer text.
Next. Number 3. Do you always
Fall out with your parents, or
do you sometimes argue?
You sometime
Which phrasal verb suits best this sentence?
fall out with parents. Fall out with.
The ones that you have studied, think of them. In exercise 7, you use them. Hmm? Do you always get on with your parents? Do you
Get on.
always get on with your parents? Or
Get
do you
on.
sometimes argue?
Yeah.
Answer. Do you always get on well with your parents or do you sometimes argue?
Argue.
Come on.
we
From tomorrow, there will be a late fine. 2 rupees per minute. 2 rupees. If you're late by 5 minutes, you lose 10 rupees. And if you're late by 10 minutes, you lose. You're good at maths. Very nice. Okay. 6:05 will be the time to arrive. Okay. If you are late by 1 minute, 6:06, it will not be counted 1 minute. It will be counted 6 minutes. What is this class time? 6 o'clock. But if you manage to come here by 6:05, you will not be considered late. But if you come here at 6:06, then we will consider you late by not 5 minutes, not 1 minute, 6 minutes, because the class time is 6. You're late. And this clock will be valid, not that or your clock. This clock will be valid. The clock of my laptop. You know what? I find it difficult to be strict. It doesn't come naturally to me. It doesn't come naturally to me. मतलब क्या? It doesn't come. What doesn't come naturally to me? Being strict. I can't be strict naturally. I have to force myself to be disciplined, to be strict with my students. I am like, okay, you're late. What's the big deal? But the problem is, sometimes I'm late, but I'm constantly thinking I'm late. I have to be on time. Tomorrow I'll try to be on time. I don't want to get into these bad habits, like, being impunctual. But with you guys, it's different. If the teacher doesn't say anything, you take it as approval that, okay, it's okay to be late. Let's be late tomorrow as well. That's the difference between the way I think and the way you think, which is why I force myself to be strict with you. And this rule, 1 minute, 2 rupees. And you're two people. So you will lose two, she will lose two as well. And you will never pay 4 rupees. Remember, at least you will pay will be 12 rupees. Because even if you're late by 1 minute, 6, it will be counted 6 minutes. Instead of offering 125 units free to all the Biharis, which is clearly a bribe, we call it appeasement. Okay, we call it appeasement. We call it giving, in Hindi we call giving rebari, okay, chunavi rebari. And in English we call it doles, appeasement. If I were the advisor to the government, or if I were the person to decide it, I would offer 125, no, 150 units free. But if you consume 151, then you have to pay for the whole thing, 151 units. So this would put less pressure on the government exchequer. And second thing is, this would be such a good thing for poor people, because poor people have just a fan, just a bulb. They cannot consume more than 150 units. Their houses are not big. So it is certain that they will not have to pay electricity bill. They will always get it for free. But rich people will have to pay because they have money, they have big houses, they have heaters, they have geysers, washing machine. So they will definitely consume more than 150 units, and that's why they'll have to pay. But governments here in India don't think about what is the right thing to do. They think about how we can stay in power for longer. Sometimes they make decisions which are absolutely against common sense. But they do it because they think it will help them with their vote bank. This is the reason, because policies are made by these politicians at the top. This is the reason why India fell so far behind compared to China, which was also very much like us 35 years back. In 1990s, when 1990 started, in 1990, if you read, if you check online, India's economy and China's economy in 1990 were exactly the same. 1990, okay? Their per capita income and our per capita income was exactly the same. This is 2020 and 25, 35 years back. And within 35 years, they are challenging America. And we are not convinced we can deal with Pakistan totally. We are not convinced we can deal with Pakistan. Why I'm saying this? We started this Operation Sindoor. We were doing great. We were damaging them. We were teaching them a lesson, right? Without putting our soldiers on the line. We were doing air attacks, right? And suddenly, all over. No fight, no war. Clearly, there was pressure from outside. Otherwise, why would we suddenly stop the war? If you are in a war and you're winning, then do you suddenly want to stop? No. It means there was some pressure from somewhere and you decided to stop. Okay, fine, wars are not good. But what the point is, we are so far behind China. Why? Because here policymakers do not decide what is good for the country. They decide how they can stay in power for longer. And again, this is not about BJP or the Congress or about this party or that party. No. Democracy works this way. In democracy, people always try to ensure that people have good sentiments for them. So they try to do appeasement politics. Take 125 units free electricity. Take subsidy, this and that. It's like, you have 5, 6 children and they're not behaving well. They're not behaving themselves. Instead of scolding them, instead of punishing them, you talk nicely because you are worried that maybe they will give all the support to their mother and you don't want to lose to your wife. So you allow your sons to behave badly because you have a fight with your wife and you want to stay in power. Because if your sons support your wife, then you will suddenly be out of power. Similarly, there is always an opposition. They are breathing down your neck to get back in power. So you do stuff like this. India is a poor country. Bihar is a poor state. People say that. Poor state means two things. People here are poor. And two, the government doesn't have enough money to spend on the important things. This is what it means when you say Bihar is a poor state. Two things. The people are poor and the government doesn't have enough money to spend on important things, to do important work. Fine. People are poor. Are all the people poor? No. A lot of people are at least middle class, if not rich. They can pay for their things like electricity and water. What's the need to provide free electricity to rich people and middle class people? If you want to give basic support, you should give this support to very poor people, those who earn 3, 5, 10,000 rupees a month. So if you are giving them free electricity, it makes sense. But if somebody earns 30,000, 20,000, 25,000 rupees a month, this is middle class income, 25,000, 30,000 rupees a month. What's the need to give them free electricity? But because middle class also make a huge chunk of the vote, huge part of the vote, they don't want to upset that middle class vote. So say, na, tu bhi le le free, tu bhi le le free. This is called appeasement. Sometimes teachers also do appeasement in the class. Have you noticed that? No? Good for you. It's a very bad feeling when you see your teachers doing appeasement of a certain group of students or a certain student. It feels really bad as a student when you see your teacher not doing the right thing and appeasing either a group of students. I would share one small incident with you guys. It was the year of 1998, I guess. Yeah, I guess it was 1998. I had just done my +2 exam, or maybe before the exam. I'm not very sure. I was at an institute in 1998 with my friends, 3 of them, and we were learning English. The teacher's name was Ravindra sir. He was mind-blowing teacher, He was so inspiring. His English was awesome. I was very inspired by him because for the first time, I could see a teacher, speaking English so well, fluently. So I was like, I want to be like him. I still have a dream to meet him one day. I know he's in Patna somewhere. Next time when I visit, I will try to see him. I think he was in his 30s. maybe 15 years older than me. Okay. 15, 17 years older than me. So I think he's there in Patna. I've heard, but I don't know exactly where. Next time I'll go and meet him. So yeah, he conducted a test for us. Okay. We did it. And as every good student wants, I also wanted to be number one, the first. I always had that feeling in my classes. If there is a test in the class, I want to be number one. I want to get the highest marks. Because I never flirted or wasted my time in the class. Like I never wasted my time. I was always very focused. I knew why I was in the class because I came from a poor family. So every time I paid fee to my teachers, I knew my father had worked very hard for that money. So I didn't want to waste even 1 rupee of my hard papa's money. So I tried hard in my classes. So I remember that I passed. We did the test and the result came out. We were given our copies and I counted the score. My score was the highest, but by mistake, the teacher had prepared the list, the result, and he had put it on the wall of the school institute. Okay. And my name was on number 2. My friend Tabriz's name was on number 1. So I was very upset about it. I said, sir, I want to see my copy. He gave me my copy. I said, look, I've got more marks. I told my friends that, look, I've got more marks than you. Why is your name there? And then they all told me, Tabriz told me, go tell the teacher. I mean, he knew that I was better than him. My marks were fine, higher. So he had no problems. He said, tell the teacher. I went into the office and told him, sir, by mistake, you have miscalculated the score. I have the highest marks. He said, show me a copy. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, congratulations, Vinay. He spoke English, right? Congratulations, well done. I'm proud of you. I said, sir, put my name there. For children, these things matter now. Your name is there, number 2, but you are the highest. You want your name on the top so that everybody who comes into the institute, they can see you are the highest scorer. There is always motivation from these things. And you know what he says? Yeah, I'll see that. I'll see about that. Means he did not say, yes, he will do that. Yeah, I'll see about it. I was like a little upset. I didn't say anything because I was always a very docile, obedient, respectful student. Uh, so a few hours later, I went and checked again and again that maybe, no. I talked to him the next day. Sir, my name is still on number 2. It will not look nice, if I do the, correction. So leave it that as it is. Everybody knows you are number 1. I was like, what? I couldn't say anything, but it was his business strategy. He wanted, again, some people have this kind of thinking. The Braze had a good circle. So he wanted to appease that guy by keeping him there number 1. He always tried to talk to him in that way, so that he would bring more students to the institute because he had a bigger circle. I didn't have a bigger circle, as big as the Braze's circle. So yeah, all right. I was very upset. I lost a bit of respect for him that day because of this. So I told you, when the teacher does appeasement, it is the worst feeling. In the office, I was told that I got the highest marks. And he did not care enough to go and announce it in the class. He did not care enough to go and put it on the result paper. Because for a young person, 17, 18-year-old person, who is trying to learn English, a Hindi medium student who is working hard to improve his English, for him, this matters so much, that he has got more marks than his friends. And he wants to show it off. Why not? Show it off. Okay. क्योंकि ये बीच में आ सकता है, इसलिए बीच में ही आएगा, क्योंकि इट है, प्रोनाउन है. शो ऑफ इट नहीं होगा, क्योंकि बीच में आ सकता है तो बीच में ही आएगा. So I try, because okay, I saw this happen with me. It happened with me. This is the kind of person I am. I may have all sorts of weaknesses and problems with my personality, but when I'm a teacher in the class, I will not show my bias for anybody. Maybe somebody here is closer to me, but I will not show it here in the class. Ankit, you live with me. Ranveer, you live with me. You guys live with me, right? You're in my hostel. But you will never get any special treatment from me in the class. No, I will never do that. I'll feel bad about it, very bad about it if I did it. If anything, maybe I will be a little more strict with you. When we were at school and there were hostel students, teachers were biased for them, treated them differently. And we outsiders, we were called Bahari Bache, and they were called hostelians. Bahari Bache felt bad about it. We often said this among ourselves. We didn't have the confidence to go and complain to the teacher directly that you guys are biased for the hostel students. Get on. Get on with your parents. Do you argue sometimes? Get on with somebody. You can use get on well. Only get on means also the same thing, actually. I don't get on with him. I don't get on very well with him. I don't get on well with him. All the things. 4. Do you ever?
Do you ever fill out with your friends?
No, because we have do, so we will use V1.
Fall,
Do you?
yeah.
V1. Do you ever fall out with friends and
Fall.
start speaking to them?
Fall out with your friends and stop speaking in them.
Do you ever fall out with your friends and stop speaking to them? It happens? I only once did it. With 2 of my friends, I did it. And it was for a long time. With one, it was for maybe 5 years. We didn't talk. And with the other, it was for maybe, nearly 10 years. 10 years, yeah. We didn't talk. But now we are all back again. We're fine. Number 5. Are you good at
Picking up foreign
Picking up.
foreign languages? I would definitely say, yeah. I have learned my English mostly that way. Never had a systematic, structured course. When I was young, I went to schools, institutes for a couple of months, 3 months, 2 months, this school, that institute, like this, couple of institutes. That's it. But mostly I learned this way. Just read articles, listened to interviews, watched movies, read the newspaper, and picked up some English here, some English there. And this is how I've learned. I think this is the best way to learn. You learn the most natural form of the language when you learn this way. If you learn in a more structured way, you may be good at the grammar or the accuracy part of it, but I'm not sure you'll be very natural. Most students who study in very expensive language schools in England, London, New York, even those people learn more from living there than being in the class. Suppose some Spanish or Italian people go to London to learn English, and it happens, by the way. Quite a few people from countries like France, Italy, Germany, Poland, Spain, Portugal, these are European countries. So people from these countries, rich people from these countries, go to London, stay there, usually with a family, not in a hotel room. Stay with a and take admission in a language school. There are lots of language schools there. They spend 5-6 hours there in the language school every day for 2 years, 3 years, and learn the language. But most of them learn more from living in London than going to that language school. That language school prepares them about the formal side of the language, about the grammar, about the accuracy, but the fluency and the comfort comes from living in London. Because when they live in London, they are exposed to the language all the time. They are surrounded, in that English environment. They are all the time. They learn more. So I really appreciate this style of teaching and learning where you give the students a chance to listen. Next, number 6. Where did you
Grow up. Do you
grow
still
up?
live there?
Do you still live there? Okay. Now, I'm going to play the audio file and then we will create breakout rooms where you guys will practice these question answers with each other. Let's listen. 5.13.
Mm,
5 point.
14.
Okay.
Five point 13. Talking about you. 1. Do you use a dictionary to look up new words? 2.
How do you usually catch up with your friends' news? Do you text or call?
3. Do you always get on well with your parents? Or do you sometimes argue? 4.
Do you ever fall out with friends and stop speaking to them?
5. Are you good at picking up foreign languages? 6.
Where did you grow up? Do you still live there?
Okay, so let me create breakout rooms where you guys will ask and answer these questions with each other. You have your books with you. If you don't, take a screenshot of the questions, and I am opening the rooms for you. Okay. Shall I open the rooms now?
Yes.
Go ahead, guys, practice. Accept the invitations, everyone. About not having enough time. Now let's move on to the next exercise.
Okay.
Do you want to ask me any of these questions? By the way, I have answered almost most of them already, but if you Hmm. Exactly. Let's see. Everyday English, expressing doubt and certainty. Are you sure? In English, how do you sound not certain or very certain? Read the questions and the possible answers. Question number 1. Do you think Damien will pass his exams? A, of course he will. B, second option. He might do. Maybe. I doubt it. No chance. Question number 2. Does Marek earn a lot of money? Yep,
Yes.
absolutely. I think so. I'm not sure.
Sure.
I don't think so. Definitely not. 3. Is England going to win the World Cup? In very formal grammar, it should be, are England going to win the World Cup? In very formal grammar, is will change into very formal, old-fashioned grammar. Why? When a country refers to a team, yeah, बैठने से फायदा तो होता है. जब आपका दिमाग तेज हो तो चीजें रह जाती हैं दिमाग में, है ना? Okay. When the country's name refers to the team, then in very formal grammar, the name is treated as a plural noun. So England is a country, fine. But here England means England the country or England the team.
The team.
So are England going to win the World Cup? Formal grammar. A, definitely. Perhaps. They might do. They might do. Anything is possible.
It's possible.
Not a chance. Bhai Ban. Okay. Now tell me, which are 100% certain, which agree 100%, which disagree 100%, which are not certain, which agree 100%.
Of course.
First response, agree 100% every time in all the 3. Do you think Damien will pass his exams? Of course he will.
Of course. He will.
Does Marek earn a lot of money? Yes, absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
And the 3rd,
Definitely.
is England going to win the World Cup? Definitely. Which disagrees 100%? No chance.
Definitely
Definitely
not.
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 Not a
Chance.
chance. 100% disagreement. And which are not certain? All the things in the middle.
Maybe
Maybe. I doubt it. Anything is possible. Perhaps. I'm not sure. I don't think so. Oh, I think so. This is not very certain. It's not very certain. So tentative, the other day I was talking about it in the elementary course. Tentative answers, assertive answers. Assertive means yes, confident, no, confident, assertive. Sir, may I go out, sir? No, sit down. Assertive, no.
Adya.
Sir, may I go out? Yes, you can. Assertive, yes. Sir, may I go out? You want to go out? Well, you can, but now I'm tentative here. Okay? I'm not saying a very confident yes, a confident no. I'm tentative here. So being tentative is okay when you want to sound polite. Okay, but in certain roles where you are expected to lead the group, you should not be tentative. You should be assertive. When you are the leader, when you are leading a group of people, then you have to be assertive. Okay, by the way, we are talking about here certain and not very certain. So let's practice. You guys respond, all of you. I will give you the instructions and you guys will give the same response. Do you think Damien will pass his exams? Disagree with me strongly.
No
No
chance.
chance.
No chance.
Definitely not. Right?
Definitely.
You could have said definitely not. You could have said not a chance, not a
Chance.
any of the three. You could have said.
A
Okay.
chance.
Now I will ask you the same question, but again I will give you instructions how you have to respond. Do you think Damien will pass his exams? Sound tentative, but on a positive side. Sound
Might do.
tentative, but on the
He
positive side.
might do.
Might
He might
I
do,
think
So,
right? Or I
I'm
think
not
so.
sure.
You sound tentative, but you are still on the positive side. Perhaps. Okay. Now, I will ask you the same question. You have to give me the response according to my instructions. Do you think Damien will pass his exams? Be 100% in agreement. Say an assertive yes.
Of
course
course he
he
will.
will.
Yes, absolutely. He's a great student.
Then
Definitely.
definitely.
Studies so hard.
Definitely.
Does Marik earn a lot of money? Be tentative, but on the negative side.
I don't think so.
I don't think.
I
I
don't
doubt
think.
it.
I
I
done.
Got it. I hope you understand this better. Oh, good. 5.14. Listen.
Five 5.14. Expressing doubt and certainty. 1.
Do you think Damien will pass his exams?
I doubt it. He's fed up with school.
I know. He has no chance at all. He wants to leave and get a job.
2.
Does Marek earn a lot of money?
Yes, absolutely. He earns a fortune.
I'm not sure. I've heard he wants to change his job.
3. Is England going to win the World Cup?
Not a chance. They're not good enough.
They might do. Anything's possible, but I think it's very unlikely. 5.14. Expressing doubt and certainty. 1.
Do you think Damien will pass his exams?
I doubt it. He's fed up with school.
I know. He has no chance at all. He wants to leave and get a job.
So 2 people responded to the question, right? Do they agree with each other or disagree with each other in this conversation?
Yes.
They agreed.
5.14.
Listen.
Expressing doubt and certainty. 1.
Do you think Damien will pass his exam?
The girl asked. Now listen to boy one.
I doubt it. He's fed up with school. I know. He has no chance at all. He wants to leave and get a job.
This is the second person. Right? Two people responded. Do they agree with each other or disagree with each other? They agree with each other. Though they
Agree.
use different words, they both agree with each other. That's the point. A lot of us learners of English rely so heavily on literal translations of words that when somebody uses two different words, we think they are not saying the same thing. However, the message is exactly the same. Both of them believe that Damien will not pass his exams. Ready for number 2? Marek.
2.
Does Marek earn a lot of money?
Yes, absolutely. He earns a fortune.
This is person A, okay? Listen to person B.
I'm not sure. I've heard he wants to change his job.
Now, do they agree or disagree?
Disagree.
Don't agree.
Good.
3.
Is England going to win the World Cup?
Okay. This is the question.
Not a chance.
The woman says not a chance.
They're not good enough.
They're not good enough, okay? Now, listen to the next question.
They might do.
They might do.
Anything's possible.
Anything is possible.
But I think it's very unlikely.
But I think it's very unlikely. Do they agree or disagree? They agree.
Agree.
They agree.
Agree.
Because the woman said not a chance. Even he is saying it is very unlikely. So the woman is a little more negative, but he is also pretty negative. He said it's very unlikely. Chances are very low that England will win the World Cup. Got it? Yeah, he also means the team is not good, right? So clearly they are on the same page very much. It's a slight difference. They agree mostly. Mostly they agree that they don't have a good team. They're not gonna, it's very unlikely. The man will be surprised if England win. And the woman simply thinks England will not win the World Cup this year. 5.14. I'm going to put this audio file in the group for you. Yeah. Now, what's the next thing? Listen again. Pay attention to the stress and intonation. Stress and intonation. What is the stress and intonation? The way you speak, the way your voice goes up and down, that's called stress and intonation. The rhythm, okay? If you ask people to read the first one, sorry. Do you think Damien will pass his exams? Go ahead, respond. Next. Next, read the next answer, next response. The next. 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 Very good. So see, read the question. Read the question, please. Yeah, so when you understand the sentence, your stress and intonation automatically improves. Okay? However, you don't want to sound like British people, so you don't have to copy their stress and intonation. You don't have to copy the way they say it. As long as it is understandable, it's fine. Some people will read it in a flat tone. Do you think Damien will pass his exams like this? That's not right. You have to read it the way it should be read. Do you think Damien will pass his exams? Now, did you notice this time my voice went up, down, many in different places? And now think of this. Listen to this one. Do you think Damien will pass his exams? This is flat. Some people read, okay. What would I ask? Everybody is okay here. Anyway, read the question.
Damon will pass the exam.
Okay, now you're all being a little extra dramatic because you know that I'm watching your intonation. So you're reading it differently than you would read normally. Do you read this way when you're reading your books at home? Nah, you read fast, flat tone, monotonous way. On the same pitch, you say all the words like this. Do you think Damien will pass his exams? Good. Oh. Oh, good. Really? That's a very good comment. Very good feedback. Read question number 3. Read question number 3. Not
Is
3.
England going to
You,
win the
Isha,
World Cup?
number 3.
England to win the World Cup?
Dramatic. Not natural. Dramatic.
England going to win the World Cup.
I remember a girl classmate I had. Her name was Megha. And everybody appreciated her reading style so much because when she read, she twisted her tongue a little bit, you know. Did Mark Zuckerberg invent face? I can't do it, even think of doing it, you know. And everybody, oh, Megha reads so beautifully. And I was not a big fan of that style. I like that girl. That's a different thing. But I didn't like the way she read that, you know. I mean, she was a nice girl and all that. By the way, अगर मैंने ये बोला ना, I liked her. मैंने कहा था ना कि लोग misunderstand कर लेते like word को. I like that girl. मतलब she was a good girl. I'm not saying that I had romantic feelings for her. I'm not saying that. Okay. Yeah, I had to make it clear because the word like is misunderstood in Hindi. Hindi speakers misunderstand the word like. Yeah. So a lot of times I've seen there was this student of mine. What was her name? She was, oh my goodness. She recorded some audio files with me. Back then, we didn't have technology like today. We had a special audio recording machine. So I said, hey, I want to record some, you know, lines with you because your voice is beautiful. She said, okay. So back then we had conversation, you know, books and story books, not these books. I think it was 2012, 13. Yeah, 10, 12 years ago. So she came and we sat down and she started reading. And I was like cursing myself. Why the hell did I ask her to come and record? Because she was twisting her tongue so much in a very unnatural way. And you know me, that I speak English naturally. I don't want to sound European or anything, okay? I'll tell you, my stress and intonation is as natural as it normally gets for somebody who lives in a Hindi-speaking place, has not lived in an English-speaking country, and still I manage to speak English that way. So it is very natural. I do not change any word's pronunciation or any intonation forcefully. I speak everything in the most natural way it will be spoken. I do not claim that I sound British or American or European. I don't want to. That's not my identity. But every word that I say comes out the way it should come out of my mouth. Understand that. She was not saying it that way. She was putting in extra effort like this girl just did. Is England going to win the World Cup? Okay. Why are you so, are you on drugs that you're feeling so happy about this question? If I ask you everything like this, how about that? I mean, if you were a voice artist doing it, fine, no problems. Got it? But normal, natural tone. See, the way they say talk in movies is different from the way we talk in our, day-to-day life. In movies, पिताजी, आप मेरी बात समझ सकें पिताजी. We don't talk like that, do we? माँ तू मुझे बस छू ले माँ, मेरे गालों को सहला दे माँ, मैं मर जाऊंगा. ऐसे कौन बात करता हमारे यहाँ? It is over dramatic tone we have in movies, right? So serials as well. Yeah, yeah. Who does that? So I don't like reading that way. And I don't encourage my students to read that way either. तो बस आप मैसेज ले लो, मैसेज आप समझ जाते हो, इट मीन्स योर इंटोनेशन इज फाइन. चलो, नंबर 2 पूछ लो. आस्क मी. Does Marik earn a lot? पूछ लीजिए.
earn a lot of money?
आप कैसे बेहतर होंगे? कोई आधे घंटे बैठ के रूम में प्रैक्टिस करने से नहीं. लिसन, कीप लिसनिंग. Okay, because I did not make a special effort to sound this way. It came out naturally because of lots of listening. आपके कुछ वर्ड्स के सर्टेन टोन होते हैं क्योंकि आपने उसी टोन में सुना है, तो आप वैसे ही बोलते हैं. वैसे इंग्लिश में भी जितना सुनेंगे वैसे ही बोलेंगे. लेट्स डू एक्सरसाइज 4. Complete the conversations with a word or phrase from one. Let's do it. Exercise 4, there are 3 conversations. What happened? Who is bothering you so much in the middle of the class? Papa or mummy? I understood nothing. Okay, number 4. Bala's job is really stressful, isn't it? कोई इसमें से expressions use कर लेना from words or phrases from exercise 1, okay? The instructions are very clear. Complete these conversations with a word or phrase from exercise 1. Agree कर रहे, disagree कर रहे? Paula's job is really stressful, isn't it? तो यहाँ it will क्यों बोलेंगे भाई? Yes, absolutely. It is. She's a paramedic. Of course it is. Paula's job is really stressful, isn't it? Of course it is.
Yes.
ये भी बोल सकते दोस्तों? There isn't just one answer here. You could say, of course it is. Yes, absolutely, definitely. और भी बताओ, in casual, you bet. You bet means also 100% agreement. Paula's job is really stressful, isn't it? You bet. Some people say you betcha. Some people means native speakers. Whenever I say some people, I mean to say native speakers. She's a paramedic. Is she having a holiday soon?
I think so. She says she might go to Spain.
Okay. Well done, Priya. See, your understanding of language helps you. आपको context समझ में आता है. You understand what is being said, yes or no. Please do it. Do it right now. You have time. Complete the other 2 conversations. They are not that difficult. Mm. Number 2, Priya, I don't think you got it right. Number two. First one is correct in number 2, but the second one, you see, doubt is not used without an object. You doubt something. You doubt somebody.
Yes.
Doubt always takes an object.
Yes.
Mm. Let's meet tomorrow, everyone. I'll check this tomorrow. And what will you do at home? I'll share some homework. Next page of unit 5 it is, right? In the practice book, guys? Okay, and one more thing. Take a screenshot. I'm sharing my screen and put this in the group, please. There will be a screenshot of a question in the group. You guys will answer that as well. Exactly the way it is written. Follow the instructions. Hey, bachcho, you are making it a school class. Yeah. How often have you seen Inaya and Ayat doing this to each other or to anybody? Usually they don't do it. But you know what? Inaya tried, but I stopped her. And she understands that in this class, we need to be focused all the time. Okay, so they never engage in conversations unnecessarily. How long will it take you guys to realize it? Huh? It's been 3-4 months now. Got it? You should realize it. It is high time. No distraction, please. Guys, there is, sorry, Priya, have you already put this in the group? Take a screenshot and put it in the group, please. And I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. There will be homework in the group. Practice book, guys. Open your practice book as well. Tani, you could have done better. You could have cropped the photo. Come on, Tani.
Okay.
Why do you have me there? Come on, come on. Remove me from that. Tani, you did it on purpose, didn't you? On purpose. जानबूझ के. On?
Purpose.
अभी बोले उद्देश्य पर. ऐसा भी तो होता नहीं है. So it is an idiom. You did it on purpose. जानबूझ के किया. Okay, so phrasal verbs. Page number? Muhammad Razai. Okay, Muhammad Razai text, page number 35 it is. Is it 35? Yes, that page, left side page. Is it 35? Page number 35 in the practice book as well. Yeah, thank you, Tani. Thank you, Priya. Okay. Let's end the class today. We'll continue tomorrow, people. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye.